Hi, Dr. Wood, author of the book Miracles in Minutes. One of the things I'm going to go over today is part of the first chapter, or second chapter, is understanding the blueprint. So what's a blueprint? So a lot of people want to help their body and do something to help themselves, but if you understand what's going on inside, you'll never get there. What makes me different, how I evaluate patients. So first I'm going to talk about when patients come in, they tell me about their part. My shoulder hurts. This is a part. I want to point to this chart over here, and it says the skeletal system. So when we look at something from a parts perspective, we miss the rest of this body. And the way the body works is if I shoot you in the foot, your whole body changes, and how you're going to walk, you might hold this shoulder up like this to make up for a foot that no longer works. So how can you make this better if this is a compensation for something else that's wrong? So this is mistake number one. What is the complaint? What is the symptom is not the problem. It never is. When someone does drugs, the drug problem's not the problem. Drugs are used to have an escape mechanism that people can get away from some sort of emotional pain or something they're avoiding down here. They'll continue to do the drugs to escape the problem. They feel good on the drugs wear off, they still feel this problem, do more drugs, escape. Same sort of premise happens in all communication with human beings. What they're saying is never the problem. Guys can relate the most because when we try to talk to women, we don't ever get it. We always think of a direct approach. Oh, my back hurts. Must be a back problem. That's the way a man thinks. It's very analytical and linear. Let's go into a little bit of the constructs. I've covered some on listening before. You can look at one of those videos. So the first construct you need to understand is underneath this muscular system, or where you think you feel the pain, which most pain is muscular, is actually the framework. And the framework is the skeleton and spine and all the joints. So you have two skeletons. You have an axial, or spine, and you have an appendicular, arms and legs. So the first one your body orients is the spine. Can you breathe? Can you move your head around? So if you look at it from the side, you're going to have to deal with something your whole life called gravity. The line that goes straight down is called a gravity line. Your head should be above your shoulder, should be above your hip, should be above your knee, should be above your ankle. Due to a simple law of physics, every reaction has an equal opposite reaction. So downward force of your body weight, the ground drives your body back up, and that's why children act like they're weightless, because they are. Good structural alignment. Head is above your body. But if your head moves in front of your body, you're going to get neck pain. That's called forward head posture. You could develop cervical stenosis. Needing an orthopedic surgery. You could get your arms to go tingly and numb. You could get carpal tunnel syndrome. You could have breathing problems because your shoulders round forward. Now you're sitting on your chest fascia. All that is symptoms of a loss of this structural alignment. So, body should be lined up this way. Shoulders should be lined up evenly this way. Pelvis evenly this way. Hips evenly this way. Knees evenly that way. Ankles even. So if the shoulders go up, you have an angle and you're going to feel load. So when the body slopes like this, you could feel pain here because all the weight's shifting like that. Then the pelvis goes in the opposite direction to create balance. You don't have to figure all that stuff out. I'm just explaining why you have symptoms in certain areas is because the body weight shifted and you have load there. What we need to do is rebalance the body out and find out how did you lose the structural alignment, restore the alignment, the body will right itself, and a lot of your symptoms of the muscular tightness goes away. That's one of the things I look at.